number 8. That would be Cammie Paskett. She was streaking down there. Right about now, what we've seen so far, if they can get a second goal, this thing is almost knotted down, tied up, and wrap it up and go home. Paskett doing a good job of shielding the ball, draws the penalty, quickly kicks it, going for goal, about 6 feet too high.
That would have been Paskett's second goal of the day if she had lowered it a little. Partner, you were just outside. Is the wind picking up or is the wind picking up?
Yeah, the wind is definitely picking up a little bit. Goal kick by Buffalo, and we're going to get a whistle, and I'm not sure where. I think she started play too soon, so we'll just wash, rinse, and repeat here. Kick downfield, batted back towards the Bison goal, but they're trying to get rid of it. And now Riverton does have something kind of working, but it's quickly thwarted. And Buffalo trying to come back quickly with 13:35 to play in the game. Riverton basically able to, until then, to thwart everything that they were doing until just didn't reach the ball quick enough and misplayed it horribly. But right off the throw-in, kicked right back out, so we'll repeat that again too.
It's been quite a bit of that, and it seems the back and forth is really happening on the edges here in favor of both teams, depending on the numbers they have down there.
Still no time to panic for Buffalo. They got plenty of time at the moment, but they need to take advantage if they want to tie this thing up. And now they're going to start streaking someone down the left side. It's going to be easily gotten to by Buffalo. They'll look to cross it here in a second. They've got somebody running just free, and luckily the ball didn't go to her. Running down the middle, just free as a bird there. And it's going to be cleared out by Riverton. Riverton has it stolen back away, though. And it's kicked all the way down. Goalie's going to take it into her hands and get ready to punt it out as we are right about to be under 12 minutes to play in the game. Again, goal kick going right, or punt going right to the Bison. But now Riverton actually is trying to set something up. She should have kept going down the field with that, but they get to the center, and they've got something working now. Unfortunately, taken right away as soon as I said that, but Riverton does get it back, and they're going to kick it back a little towards midfield and reset things. Don't want to get caught here with too many players forward. They're going to say that is not a...
Oh.
That's not offsides, and it almost, if she could have got a little more on it, it would have been a goal for Riverton. However, it was just not enough on it. A defender able to bail the goalkeeper out, and it will be a corner for Riverton as we are just about to go under 11 minutes to play in the match.
It's a great pass by Fossey. It's upsetting that they couldn't get the ball into the back of the net because the goalie was down on her stomach, so...
Short corner, which is right up there with the possession arrow in basketball for me. Cannot stand the short corners, in part because it really doesn't lead to a whole lot normally, and it led to the Bison being able to clear it out of danger. Riverton trying to get back close and get it into danger, but so far Bison able to keep it on the outskirts now, get it down towards midfield, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Haley Engstrom. And the Bison are starting to push. And they've got something working a little bit, but it's going to go out of bounds and over to Riverton. So Bison trying to put their best foot forward at the moment. Fossey able to clear it out. It's going to go out of bounds off of Buffalo with 10 minutes even left to go in this match.
lots of nice back and forth.
And we're going to get a whistle. Going to be a foul against Riverton. So Buffalo actually taking no time. 9:35 to go, and they shoot the ball down the field a little bit too far. And the goalkeeper able to clear it for Riverton, but right to a Bison. You'd like to see a little bit more controlled exit from this half of the field because Buffalo is going to be pushing. Lead pass is going to be a little bit too far for the Lady Bison. It's going to go out of bounds as we are about to go under 9 minutes to go in this match. 1-0 Riverton. Riverton with the slimmest of leads. But so far, pitching a shutout, so to speak. Hoping to keep that blank slate. They do get cleared all the way down into Bison half of the field. And Bison trying to get it back upfield. Will turn around, kick it out. Should go out right around the midfield line. So 8:45 to go. Riverton clinging to a lead. Engstrom inbounds it to Fossey. Fossey sounds like when I was calling basketball. Winds up in the feet of Sealy Morton, but then turn right back over to the Bison. Bison now going to have to just throw some things forward. 8:20, 8:19, 8:18 to go.
Nice stop there.
Ball's going to go out, and it's going to be in Riverton's hands. So 8 minutes to go, Sean. 8 minutes. They got to hold on for 8 minutes, get the clean slate victory of 1-0. And now they're looking to push off that inbounds, and they've got something working. It's a bit of a back and forth there down the field between Cammie Paskett and the defender. It's going to wind up going out of bounds off of the defender. So inbound by Riverton with 7:40 to go. You just don't want to make any mistakes here that lead to odd man rushes or anything of that nature. Turnover does lead to a little bit of a breakout, but Riverton seems to have it. Oh, nice pass. Buffalo now trying to work it down the left side. Bad pass, though, follows up a very nice pass as they're trying to get it over towards the sideline to probably set up a centering feed, and it goes right to Riverton. Riverton now pushing down. Cammie Paskett now with it on the right side. She's looking to clear it. She's going to get it to 29. That'd be Sealy Morton. Sealy Morton unable to really get anything on a shot on goal. And so it'll be Bison punting the ball away. See how that goes as we are under 7 minutes to go.
And again, just a great cross, great pass, and just poor execution on the shots. That's been the name of the game for both teams lately.
Riverton bringing it up. They're not really being harassed all that much. Bring it up at least out of the attacking third for the Bison, which is kind of odd to me. As we're at 6.5 minutes to go, you would think that the Bison would be trying to push everything forward that they could.
They definitely want to get back on offense, but they're having trouble with how stout the defense is just by the Lady Wolverines defense.
So it's going to go out. This time it's going to go over to the referee overruled that one as the flag was pointed towards Riverton, and that was definitely not off of Buffalo. So Buffalo getting some people back in, starters that I recognize from the first half, from the start of the game. So needing a push here, 5:50 to go. Riverton takes it right away, but then mishandles it out of bounds. Off the throw-in. So we'll do this all over again, and they're doing the same thing. Once again, mishandled by Riverton, goes out of bounds. But for the Buffalo Lady Bison, they are getting the ball downfield. Poorly thrown there. Going to be taken away, but Haley Engstrom able to come away with it. You just want to see this get out of danger by Haley instead of doing what it looks like could happen. She gets it to the midfield line, but goes right to number 40 for
Danica Boyce.
Yeah, so taken back away, though, and here comes the Riverton Lady Wolverines. They've got something potentially working. At the very least, they should be able to get some clock movement going. Nice pass up the line by Buffalo not to go out of bounds. And Buffalo's going to try and start throwing some things forward. They look a little tired, though, and a little sluggish, not moving forward. What a beautiful summer breeze, right? Riverton now on the move again.
Summer for some people, I'll tell you that much.
Riverton keeping things in the upper half. There's no foul there. Referee wisely just waves it off. And the ball is going to go out of bounds. It's going to go over to Buffalo. We've got 4:20 to play in this match. 1-0. Lady Wolverines. They steal it off the inbounds, though. And they will now fight for possession at the midfield area. Riverton kind of wins that, kicks it forward, but right to Buffalo. Easily picked up by them. But they are not moving quickly.
The urgency is not really there for the Bison right
now. No,
it's
not at all. So Bison trying to push numbers forward, 347, 346. Uh-oh, they are getting through now. Savannah Morton right with her, though, is going to force it to go out of bounds. It's going to be their ball, but luckily it went out right before it would have been a corner. So
I don't want to speak too soon, but the Lady Bison are not playing like the #1 team in the division right now.
That's still an early season, too. And I don't know what their own horrible mistake by Buffalo there as on the throw, an illegal throw, and it's going to wind up being a throw-in a free kick after the illegal throw by Riverton. Of course, who will take it? Savannah Morton. Savannah kicks it far, but right to someone from Buffalo. 3 minutes to go. 1-0 Riverton. Riverton, nice cross. This is going to be possible. Nope, they're going to call offsides. Flag was up. So late flag, and lucky it was possibly there. That is definitely offside. So that's early and often flag. So Buffalo can't worry about the offsides at this point. Just got to throw numbers forward. Try and get the tie, to squeak out a tie out of this. We've got 2.5 minutes to go in this match. Riverton, again, Lady Wolverines up 1-0, scoring very early in the first half and have had a clean sheet since. Nice free kick, goes far and goes to where somebody from Riverton can get a hold of it, but it is stolen away.
And a lot of the reason, partner, that it is 1-0 is Ayana Mejarado has just been stopping anything and everything from getting near the goal. If she has to put her hands on it, I mean, it's perfectly well placed, but she's stepping up 20 yards from the goal, and she's making sure that the Lady Bison don't even get near the attacking third.
Inbound by Riverton. 2 minutes and counting to go. Riverton now just content, get the possession down here, hold it for a little bit, and milk the clock. Nice little cross, no one there, as you wouldn't want anybody overly forward at this point in time.
Lady Bison finally trying something.
Bison looking to get someone on a run, but nobody there to really give a run. And now here could be their final push. Minute 27, kick back to the goalie. Goalie just has to get rid of it. Does so. It's around the 35. Taken away by Riverton. Oh, the pass was there, but someone was looking to turn up a little bit early. So here we're going to have a last push, and this is onside, and this could be bad. Minute 7, minute 6. Oh, and she took it about 10 yards too soon. It goes wide right. So with a minute, their best scoring opportunity.
That was definitely probably their last one as well. Knock on wood. And I don't know whether or not the Lady Bison had someone else that could have scored, but she just felt that the time was clicking down, and now we got quite a few back and forths here.
Okay, Riverton bringing the ball back. We got 31 seconds left. Bison, if they're going to do anything, have to do it now. Smartly, very smartly, is Cammie Paskett keeping possession down there. They get the goalie. The goalie just has to haul off and just kick the bejesus out of it. Gets it downfield. Unless they get a breakaway right now, this game is over. We've got 10 seconds left. They're going to kick it forward a little bit. Savannah Morton able to clear it out. We've got 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's the match. Again, from Riverton High School in beautiful Riverton, Wyoming, the Riverton High School Lady Wolverines defeat the Buffalo Lady Bison 1-0. We'll be back in a little bit with our Bailey's Auto and Tire pregame show, as well as the boys game here on WyoToday Media.
My name is Sarah Lowe, and I have been in law enforcement in Fremont County for 13 years. I didn't know much about therapy in general until I got injured in October of 20 chasing a cow. So I had to get shoulder surgery. And after my surgery with Fremont Orthopedics, I went to Fremont Therapy. And they were really excited to see you. So it was a really warm, welcoming experience. We tried all sorts of different methods to increase and make sure I had the best mobility for my job. Rachel's a firecracker. She's just a little spitfire. It was fantastic, a great environment to go and have your therapy.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WyoToday app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WyoToday app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit WyoToday.com to download the WyoToday app now. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time. It may be winter, but some days it kind of feels like spring. Makes you want to go for a drive, kick a few tires, and see all the latest cars and trucks up at Frontline Motors. Frontline Motors has a wide selection of quality used vehicles, from cars to SUVs to trucks, and they're all priced to move. One of them is right for you. Is your next car or truck waiting at Frontline Motors? There's only one way to find out. Drive up Airport Road, take a test drive, and make it yours. Then join the hundreds of other folks who say, I got mine at Frontline. Frontline Motors.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today. In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more, is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WyoToday.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Moreland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288. Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
My name is Sarah Lowe, and I have been in law enforcement in Fremont County for 13 years. I didn't know much about therapy in general until I got injured in October of 20 chasing a cow. So I had to get shoulder surgery. And after my surgery with Fremont Orthopedics, I went to Fremont Therapy. And they were really excited to see you. So it was a really warm, welcoming experience. We tried all sorts of different methods to increase and make sure I had the best mobility for my job. Rachel's a firecracker. She's just a little spitfire. It was fantastic, a great environment to go and have your therapy.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
From one corner of the state to the other, Over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WyoToday app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WyoToday app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit WyoToday.com to download the WyoToday app now. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
And welcome back here live from Riverton High School. It is the Bailey Tire and Auto pregame show here as the Riverton Wolverines are going to face the Buffalo Bison. If you're just tuning in with us, remember you can always watch on WyoToday's YouTube or Facebook page, plus the WyoToday app that you can download on the iStore or the Android store on any mobile device you have. Just a recap, if you are just joining us, that Riverton Lady Wolverines had a clean sheet against the Buffalo Lady Bison, winning 1-0. So in this matchup, but what are we looking at, Sean? Where are they placing in the division?
Well, so we got the Riverton Wolverines currently at 4-5, 2-1 in the division. So they're sitting at third. If they win this, they're going to be at an even 500 on both accounts. They're playing Buffalo. They've tied a game. They're sitting right below Riverton on the divisional round, or in the divisional rankings at 1-1-1. So if they were to somehow fall to this game, Buffalo would just leapfrog them to go into third in the division, which I'm sure coach is not going to allow them to do today.
So third place on the line here. And it was a nice 45-ish degrees earlier today when the girls started, and the cold wind has been blowing in, and it's chilly out there because of the wind, but it is a beautiful cloudless day, at least as far as you can basically see to the Rockies to our west and east. Really not a cloud in the sky. So we're going to take one last commercial break, and we will be right back here on the Bailey's Tire and Auto pregame show with the Sutherland starting lineups. We'll be right back after this.
Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Welcome back to the Sutherland starting lineup for, let's pull this out here, for the Buffalo Bison. They're going to start number 0, a sophomore, Caden Boyce. A junior, number 6, Brogan Byram. A sophomore, number 7, Lane Bowden. A senior, number 9, Anthony Peters. A sophomore, number 13, Ethan Long. A sophomore, number 15, Eli Patterson. A freshman, number 17, Ryan Nicholas. A freshman, number 19, Giovanni Matarastelli. A freshman, number 26, Cortland Smith. A freshman, number 31, Thomas Wonka. And a senior, number 38, Aiden O'Neill. They are coached by Dick Edgecombe, and assistant coach are Ben Curvin and Billy Farnes, and Billy Ferris, And immediately after the national anthem, we'll be right back with the starting lineup for your Riverton Wolverines.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
All right, and the starters, Sutherland starting lineup for your Riverton Wolverines. Engel, a senior, number 0, Lucas Engel. A senior, number 7, Kennedy Prom. A senior, number 13, Hayden Brown. A junior, number 15, Jackson Hill. A senior, number 17, Daxton Fisher. A senior, number 23, Tanner Johnson. A senior, number 25, Corbin Heil. A junior, number 32, Ruger Stoll. A junior, number 33, Sean Caruth. A freshman, number 35, Braden Bolt. And a junior, number 37, Varen Baxter. We'll be right back here on WyoToday Media for the kickoff and the start of the match.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time. It may be winter, but some days it kind of feels like spring. Makes you want to go for a drive, kick a few tires, and see all the latest cars and trucks up at Frontline Motors. Frontline Motors has a wide selection of quality used vehicles, from cars to SUVs to trucks, and they're all priced to...
And we're back. Here's no longer Southern starting lineup. We're playing ball. Kickoff is going to be by the Buffalo Bison. I would say going right to left on the radio dial, but we don't. This is just live streamed. So kickoff is taken. Riverton gets a hold of it immediately afterwards and is looking to push the action, but stolen right away. So we're going to see a little bit of fight over the ball here around midfield. Riverton comes away with a little bit of an advantage. I'm not sure where they're going to be able to go with it. They're going to try and sneak it out right. Tanner Johnson with it, and he's going to kick it out of bounds, and it's going to go over to the Bison with just 30 seconds in.
Kevin, I'm excited to see how Buffalo's going to attack the Wolverines, because they can score from all over the field, and they have scores at every level. There was Caruth that had 2 goals last game, and there are multiple players that have had multiple goals in different games, so watch out.
It does look like they're employing really only one forward right now. We've seen Riverton start out in this kind of defensive mindset before in the first home game against Jackson, and it was not good, to say the least. It was a defensive mindset, and it failed at being defensive. But they have rebounded nicely since, and of course, as I said during the girls' game as well, Jackson is a very good program.
I also think Jackson's a lot taller than what I'm seeing from the Buffalo Bison right now.
Very much so. Very much so. The biggest thing about Jackson Hole is they're the best passing team I've seen so far this season at any level, whether it was watching a Lander game or Riverton or whatnot, or just watching some of the other broadcasts from around the state picking up pointers. Jackson's possession game is, both girls and boys, is right on point. It's actually, they call it the beautiful game, and it's something to behold. There's no wasted movement, and it was just too much. The girls hung with them 2-1. For the boys, it was 3-0, 14 minutes into the game.
Early, yeah, I remember. I'm excited to see also just how much offense the Wolverines are going to try and instill early here.
Tanner Johnson with a nice leading pass. They try and put it across the goal face. It's no good. Tanner Johnson, of course, great starting member of the basketball program that went to state. Also the starting kicker for the Wolverines football program. But as a senior, he will be kicking next year for Montana Tech.
Wow, good for him. That's going to be a fun experience for him.
Quick inbounds, and it's going to be a goal kick as it winds up going all the way down, and Lucas Ingles just lets it harmlessly go. The weird part to me on this is I remember playing goal. I used to always take my own goal kicks. Is that they don't hear, and the surprising thing to me is, and it's solely because of his position, you'd expect Tanner Johnson with his leg to be the one who would do it.
And I also realized just from the last Riverton game I covered, they're using a different goalie to start off the game with.
Well, who?
Engel.
Well, usually Lucas has been the starter most of the season. They do have two goalies. Their other goalie being Riley Murray. And he'll switch out to number 0 if he's going to. Tanner has something in the works, and they're unable to see him as he's trying to streak calm for the ball. And here comes Buffalo trying to work their way down the left side. They're going to take a pause, turn it over. Nice back kick to try and get it out of danger, but Buffalo's speed is going to take advantage there. And now they're going to try and work it down, headed back, and now we're back at the midfield, going to fight for possession a little bit. Undercut, should be no foul. Nice move by Tanner. Nice job of him not letting it go out. He's going to try and work its way up the sideline. He does, and we've got something working here by Sean Caruth. Stolen away, however. And the Bison will look to try and counter, but Riverton able to step in front of a pass, and now we're going to fight for possession in the 20-yard box between the 40s. No, we're not, actually. The Bison are going to try and sprint out again. They keep getting down about the 20, and then they get stopped. But nice cross here. It's going to be, he shouldn't have waited for it. And the size differential with that kid is he's probably a youngin', would be my guess. I cannot lay eyes on him, folks. Our binoculars had something go kind of funky, so it's all double vision. So just my bad eyesight trying to lay numbers. Tanner Johnson's going to try and find Caruth. Caruth angling in. He's got the goalie beat, and he puts it in and goal! Sean Caruth for Riverton strikes first with 35-12 to go in the half. It is 1-0 Riverton.
And like I said, Caruth is a scorer, but also they have so many scorers you never know where it's going to come from. Caruth with a great open field shot right there. I didn't think that he was going to get it past the goalie at first, but he definitely did.
Well, scorers are the best scorers are the ones who can slow things down, stay calm, and not miss, basically. not over kick it, just stay calm. And you could see that with Sean there, in the fact that everything kind of slowed down. He beat the goalie. He didn't overreact to it. He got himself square again and was able to easily put it in the back of the net.
And while that sounds easy to people on the other side of this, you could see it in the girls. They stepped on their own feet a lot. They had a few open shots, and they did exactly the opposite of what you just said.
So now we got another shot. Let's see if Tanner tries to get a second assist. He's going to put it down, and here we go again. Sean Caruth coming down the right side, right at the edge of what would be the end zone, and crosses it over. Nobody there. A late run coming from Braden Bolt, but he's unable to get there. Goalie able to get it, clears it out, and they go out to I don't want to call him the short kid, but he is the shortest one on the field right now. You got to admit, he's probably extremely talented, is number 13. Let's get a name on that kid, because Ethan Long, he's a sophomore. Got some speed to him, and even though he's giving up a size disadvantage to everybody, he's not backing down. So
there's a reason he earned his spot on the team. On the starting team, that's for sure.
We have had some requests from some parents. I don't know if they were here, there, or everywhere to give you a little more score action, because we do not have our scoreboard camera where we're set up. We really can't get a great view of it. We'll try next home game to try and figure something out. But there's 31-30 to go in the half. It's 1-0 Riverton on the shot by Sean Caruth, assist by Tanner Johnson. Riverton has it down in the attacking third. It is going to be a throw-in, and we're going to get our first substitution. We're going to see Sean Caruth coming out and Drake Bradshaw coming in.
Drake looks to be one of the biggest men on the field down there, and he is standing right in the middle looking for the cross.
A little bit of a shocker to me there in the fact that you did have a set play, a throw-in coming with Sean Caruth. So it's going to go all the way across the field. Tanner Johnson's going to get robbed, but he takes it right back, tries to set it into the middle, cannot. Taken away by Buffalo. They're trying to, a complete whiff, don't see that very often, on a clearance, but able to clear it out, and it's going to go out of bounds to Riverton. That was just misplayed by the Ethan Long, who we mentioned earlier, in the fact that he hit that out of bounds where he could just let it go if that was indeed the case. Nice back pass, but a little bit too far.
And the wind has turned into a crosswind, so it's not anyone's back or front. It's going side to side across the field. You might see that when they kick the ball super high up.
So Buffalo trying to get it pushed down, and now in their attacking third. It's going to go towards out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Buffalo. They have under 31 minutes. No, they have under 32 minutes, excuse me. The goalpost from football still in my way. 1-0 Riverton. Cleared away and out of danger. Crosswind didn't seem to take it too much, so that's a good sign. Although we're complaining about the wind, and, Saturday at the baseball game we're covering, it's going to be 40 miles per hour. So,
yeah, that'll be a fun one.
Yes, it will be. So a reminder that we are going to be covering Riverton and Lander in the dual track and field meet here on WyoToday Media tomorrow. We decided we were going to cover that rivalry. Action will start at 11 with Travis Gupton on the call, and I will be joining him as soon as we get the weekend edition of the Ranger and Lander Journal out the door over at the newspaper. And then on Saturday, we have a doubleheader as the Riverton Raiders of, I just forgot what they play at, American Legion. Yeah. American Legion over at Roy Peckfield will welcome
the Jackson Giants AA team. And that'll be a big first step for the coach.
It's not a AA team.
No, Jackson is a AA team.
No schools. Remember? No classes. It's
AA. Jackson's AA.
Like for minor league?
Jackson's AA, and they're playing the A team. Promise.
Huh? I'm confused now. Okay. I see what you're saying. No, the A team is just the best team that American Legion puts out here. It's usually your best. There is an A, B, and C team here. There are no classifications per se for American Legion. So our boys will play all over. If they continue on, they'll start playing in the regionals, hopefully. We'll see how they play out under first-year head coach
Kevin Loftus.
Kevin has served some time, if you will. That sounds like prison, but served. Well, I don't know, Oakland A's. I mean,
yeah, back in the '90s too.
Back at part of the '80s, they were very good, and then payroll bit them. And about the only thing some of the younger generation know about the Oakland A's being good is losing an epic wild card one-game playoff to the Kansas City Royals several years ago, and of course the movie with Brad Pitt, Moneyball.
Yep, I was just about to say that's how I got introduced to the Oakland A's very young.
Oh, they've got Tanner Johnson gone by, and he's out of the box, so he's technically fair game, but it goes out of bounds. Tanner not sure exactly what he wanted to do with it, took a little bit of a crazy hop, so it'll be thrown in.
And now we're going to see some different defense set up here by the Bison. They've been getting beat pretty handily by the Wolverines so far. I wonder if they start maybe keeping an extra person back. They're just getting beat down the field.
Caruth is going to come on, and off the field is going to come Drake it looks like, Drake Bradshaw, who had gone in the game, is going to come out as well. Drake is a senior midfielder / forward. Caruth, of course, pretty much resides. He is listed as a midfielder / forward, but he pretty much is a forward mostly nonstop. So he got a little bit of a breather. Mishandled by Buffalo. Will Tanner be able to secure it? He does. Tanner trying to split defense, trying to go down towards the goal line, bringing it back up, kicks it up, and turns it over. But it's going to be kicked out by number 17 of Buffalo. That'd be Ryan Nicholas. Inbound goes basically right to Buffalo. That was not a good inbounds throw-in. and Buffalo trying to work their way up. Stolen back away. I think we're going to get a handball called on it. We are at around the 48-yard line, just to give you some perspective of where they're at. Although I forget you're watching this game, so
You're too used to the radio.
Buffalo instantly with a steal, trying to work it down, and here they come. 13, Hayden Brown trying to stay with him, does, and forces the ball out of bounds. It will be possession to, okay, we're all just going to kind of stand around for a second, and they're going to say possession to Buffalo. So they're going to be throwing in right around the 25-yard line. Thrown in, and they're going to try and work it on down the left side. Harassed big time, but does get a centering pass off. Hits someone in the derriere, shall we say, and bounces back up. Riverton able to get slide tackle there. Nice slide tackle, but kind of pointless where he was. He was not going to be able to get possession on it and just kicks it out of bounds, and it goes over to Riverton. Oh, mishandled horribly there by Brady Howard, I do believe, 22, but I really can't see the number. Can you, Sean?
They've already moved, but I do believe that was 22.
Okay. He kicked it out of bounds and turned it right back over. Riverton able to get, and I have no idea why Riley Murray right now playing back kicked the ball out of bounds when no one was near him. He could have gotten that ball upfield. Inbounded that. It was very close to a handball on Riverton off the inbounds. Riverton able to get it, and here they come. Tanner Johnson leading the way, coming straight down the middle. Tanner's going to look and try and dribble it through. Does. Back pass is all right. Back to Tanner Johnson. They're now in the attacking third.
They're doing a great job.
Brown, I think, trying to get over to it. He's on the far right. They have to kick back up, and here's a cross blocked out by Buffalo, but stays with the midfielders. They try and get it in. Oh, Tanner!
He had the chance.
Tanner had a chance to possibly stop the ball, turn around, take his time, get a nice shot, but it goes right under his foot. That's not something he will let go easily. One thing you know from covering him in basketball is he doesn't accept mistakes by himself very, very easily, and it's what's led him to much great success as far as athletic career here in Riverton. All right, Sean Carew trying to steal the ball away, and Bison do very well just to kick it out of bounds on the far left side, smartly getting rid of it.
Carew was trying to make some tempo happen, and then he missed the handle from the sideline.
Yeah, the ball boy kind of threw it off. I don't see anybody I know being ball boy today. Kate Gabrielson was one of them during the last game, one of the sixth man for the Riverton Wolverines basketball program. And who, speaking of basketball, guys like Cade and, of course, Parker Paxson, it's going to really fall on their shoulders next year with Tanner Johnson, Gabrielson, and Tanner Johnson, Engel, and Derek Lang, all seniors and all gone. Long shot, way over the goal. Can't see the number of who shot it for Riverton, but there's an old thing they sing at the EPL and MLS levels and stuff. The supporters groups who are usually, they got a little bit of, shall we say, liquid courage and liquid microphone on them, and that is how high do you want the goal?
Oh, here we go.
So Carew trying to work his way down. He is instantly flooded by Bison. Kicks it back, though, and Riverton will look to reset up.
Kennedy Prom had a great steal there, which could have led to a nice breakaway, but they just missed the
Riverton
opportunity.
trying to hit someone on a run there was Hayden Brown. He's unable to do so. And here's the punt from the goalkeeper for the Bison. Bison wound up getting control of it, but can they do anything with it? Nope, it's going to be cleared out. It's going to go out of bounds straight away, and it's going to wind up being with the Bison.
Got some substitutions now.
So let's see here. We've got number 17. It looked like Ryan Nicholas coming back on the field. He came out. Ethan Long came out. So off the throw in, Riverton able to get control of it. Carew trying to hit Johnson. He does, and off we go. He feeds Caruth. Caruth trying to way too far of outside shot, and goalie had it perfectly positioned, knew where the post was, and let it just harmlessly hit the outside of it.
I appreciate that Caruth tried to hit that, though. That took some guts to kick it from there with two defenders on his back.
Goal kick going to happen, and for the first time, at least this season, I've been only called 2 games now. Riverton able to, the goalie actually took the goal kick for Buffalo. Turnover on a foul there by Buffalo, so Riverton with it. Hayden Brown looking to try and feed it over to the left, does so. Tight defense on them. They have to kick it right back out to Riverton. They will reset around their own midfield mark. Cross not handled well, but also the steal not handled well. And now we're going kind of back and forth, trying to see who can get possession of it. Buffalo with it right now, but it's all around the midfield mark. Buffalo really not able to set much up. They've had a few opportunities, but nothing big. Now they may have it, though, but it's taken away by the staunch defense of the Wolverines. Wolverines looking for a long pass. Oh, almost got through. Tanner's going to come back, try and get it. He can't get there in time, but it's going to fall right to Soren Bang, but he gives it up. And now we're trying to just clear it out of danger. It's going to go. Tanner's going to have a chance. Heads it once, heads it twice. He's able to come away with it. He might have something working. He's trying to feed, but just a little too out of the reach of Daxton Fisher there. Daxton Fisher, by the way, Leanne's first cousin twice removed, I was told, on a phone call with her earlier. So Leanne's cheering for Daxton today.
Yeah, he was about 2 feet behind where he needed to be. Little tough kick there. It was a nice pass, just a little bit lopsided towards the goalie.
Buffalo trying to work something in the attacking third, slips down, has to kick it back out, but they do resettle. Long shot, and Lucas able to push it up and over the goal. I think it was probably going a little high, but not worth taking the risk. And when it's out of reach of Lucas Engel, it's something. He was caught a little bit flat-footed there, but was on his line and able to deflect it away. So we're going to have a corner kick here by the Bison. Looks like Lane Bowden is going to take that, the sophomore, on the far right side of the field as far as they're going. They cross it, and it's going to be headed away by Daxton Fisher. So Leanne's getting all happy.
I'm sure she's listening to this saying, oh, my goodness. You're calling me out on the live stream. Good job by Daxton there to get the ball out. Now we just got to do it all over again, get it the other way.
So here we go. We're redoing the corner, put on mark, and Lucas Engel able to get it away. They did let it bounce, and it did get into a very dangerous situation. Engel going to throw it out. Nice arm on him there, and it's going to be brought down by, but not controlled by Riverton, and the Bison are going to come away with it, and very quickly getting into the attacking third here. This is their most sustained action up on this end of the field.
Yeah, the
Bison kick it out, trying to reset, and it winds up right with Riverton, but right back to the Bison near midfield.
Wolverines did a really good job early of not letting the ball down here, and now for the last five minutes, it's been in the Bison's attacking third for almost the entirety of the time.
And now we've got Riverton with the ball, and it goes out of bounds, and Tanner kind of kicks it away. He might get a little bit of a word from the ref at some point as far as that. So here we've got some substitutions, 37 and 9. So, that's interesting. I don't have a 37. So who else came in?
Oh, it's Varen Baxter.
What number?
Varen Baxter's coming in for Daxton.
Oh, I'm on the wrong team. Varen Baxter coming in and Drake Bradshaw coming back in. Braden Bolt with the ball, turns it over, but now Tanner has it on the right side. He's trying to work it up. He does so. Nice little give and go was set up, but just out of the reach of Caruth, so it'll go out of bounds to Buffalo. I keep wanting to say the Bills.
Well, Josh Allen's on half our commercials, so makes sense.
Oh, correction, he's only on one, but it's like 2 hours and 47 minutes long.
I'm talking all the commercials around the state. I see him on all sorts of commercials here.
So we're going to wash, rinse, and repeat about 15 yards forward. Inbounded by Buffalo. Buffalo now trying to swing it all the way to the right. They do so, headed away by Riverton. Riverton able to come away with possession, unable, though, to keep it from going out of bounds as we have, how many minutes left? 17:38? 17:38 and counting. 1-0 Riverton Wolverines. Now we're back at the midfield, just playing around, trying to get possession. Riverton able to come away with it. Nice thought, but the pass was not well intended towards Tanner Johnson, and so it gets kicked all the way down, goes out of bounds. So it'll remain with Riverton, but in the attacking third for the Bison. Looking to inbound it here. Throw in misses kind of everybody, so it winds up falling right with Buffalo, but they're going to call a foul on the Bison there. So Riverton will get a free kick out of it. It looks like, I think number 32 is going to take that. That's Ruger Stoll, junior midfielder for the Wolverines, and instantly turns it over. But we're going to get a card here, and we've got a yellow against number 37, I think. Or is it 10? I couldn't tell who he's going to.
It's 10, Buffalo.
Okay, so we're going to have a yellow card. That's going to go against Garrett Chamberlain. I didn't see anything overly nasty there, but referee did, so yellow card. We'll see what they do with him. If they pull him out, if he gets another one, that'll mean he's gone at most levels, but I'm not sure about Wyoming High School because there are a few levels where you can get 3 in a game. But I'm going to go with the fact that if he gets another one, he's done for the day. And unlike most sports, for those who are just following because they've got family or whatnot, don't really understand soccer, if he yellow cards out, that'll be a red card. He cannot come back in. Well, he can not only not come back in, but they cannot replace him. So that would be a nice little 11 to 10 man advantage for your Wolverines. So we work the ball up the field, but then it winds up going out of bounds a couple times. And Buffalo now trying to get on the attacking end. He's surrounded by Wolverines, and 37 is able to kick or knee that out of bounds. That'd be Baron Baxter. But inbounded by Buffalo, cleared out of danger. Tanner with it. Tanner, a bad touch there. Could have sent it back into danger. And now we've got a race. Sean Caruth trying to beat him down. Sean Caruth is going to take it away, but he's going to kick it out of bounds. And no, they're going to say it was tipped out of bounds. You could tell he was pleading his case there, Sean.
Yeah, and Caruth had the speed on him. He just didn't have the leverage or the
didn't have the angle.
Yeah. I imagine he's going to try and do that again right here.
Tanner Johnson with the throw-in goes right to number 33. That's Sean Caruth. Caruth then has it go out of bounds, and it's going to go over to – no, it's going to stay with Riverton. Baron Baxter with their throw-in. Tanner Johnson gets kind of a high foot. Could have been called for a dangerous play there. They're looking across the middle. It winds up everybody for Riverton had an opportunity to take it, and here goes Buffalo trying to sprint someone out. They're not going to be able to, but it goes out of bounds off Jackson Hill.
And another call here. Get more substitutions in here. The Wolverines are playing a little bit smaller than they started with just Caruth and Johnson looking to be, and number 9, Drake Bradshaw, looking to be the bigger people on the field.
Riverton looking to work their way up. Bad pass there. Winds up getting taken over by the Bison. Streaking and trying was Baron Baxter, trying to get the steal there. If he came away with it, Riverton would have had something in the works. Winds up just harmlessly going out of bounds at the end of the day, and Baron will look to inbound it again. About I can't see, is it 14:09 to go in the first half? 1-0 still Riverton with the early goal by Sean Caruth. Again, the assist by Tanner Johnson. Bison trying to work their way up. They're getting it up there slowly but surely, but immediately taken away, cleared out of danger. Winds up, they're trying to find 17. They're trying to find Daxton Fisher. Again, Leanne's first cousin twice removed.
I'm just excited to see how well these these Wolverines are playing defense. They're not letting very much get past their middle third.
A little bit of sloppy play right now on offense, and very sloppy play by Corbin Heil there. As he had it, he tried to take it off the bounce instead of letting it settle, and led to a turnover. But right now the Bison unable to crack through this line of defense that is setting up around the 40 and 35 for Riverton. Bad cross there by Jordan May. And it's going to, I think that's Jordan May. I can't really tell. It looks like a number 4 on him, but it might not be. So the Bison trying to work it down. They're having a hard time, but they're getting it down now. They're coming down the right, pass over to the middle. Shot is going to have nothing on it. And smartly, though, Engel goes down, puts his entire body in front of it instead of just trying to bend over and grab it, and secures it. The punt is going to come off. It's going to wind up with Caruth. Caruth looking to turn left and go upfield. He does. He's able to get through a slide tackle, but I think that's about as far as he's going to get, and it is as it's turned over. The Bison have it still in their own half of the field. They do get over the half, but it's kicked right back over. Interesting header there, or header attempt by Braden Bolt, and it winds up with the Bison, but it goes out of bounds.
It's going to go unnoticed, but that kick.
It's a foul.
It's going to go unnoticed, but that kick that Engel saved before that one there was really saved by Drake Bradshaw. He got his foot right in front of the ball. That's why it had nothing on it.
Great leg there, but Engel able to jump up and get it as he was going right for the goal area. 17, Daxton Fisher, Leanne's first cousin twice removed. I'm just going to keep saying that for everybody. So if you know Leanne Sanderson, our office manager, give her a call and say that she got a shout-out today. She's still at work, I do believe. So,
hi, Leanne. Have fun at work. Are we doing a substitution? Pretty great defense by the Wolverines so far, all things considered.
Absolutely. We're at the 11-19 mark, 1-0.
Lots of contact before that. Nice save by Engel.
Engel going to punt it out. He's got Tanner Johnson on the right. If Tanner can turn and go, he's going to try and feed Caruth. So now it's going to be a race. He overshot him just a little bit. So the center defensive back able to get a hold of it, kick it back to the goalie. Goalie's going to clear it all the way, roughly a 50-yard booming kick, but it's going to be kicked out of bounds. I don't understand. The Bison are just flustered a little bit. They're trying to push before they settle in. Slow it down a little bit, maybe they'd be all right.
I hate to keep bringing it up, but it might just
throw in, and there's Caruth just couldn't see it. There's no foul there. Calm down. I couldn't tell if he wanted a foul or if he was upset because he couldn't see the ball. So stolen away by the Bison. Stolen right back by Riverton. Hayden Brown trying to work his way out of a jam. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw-in by Riverton. Looks like Cale Benton is checking in. Lane Bowden coming out for the Bison. Inbounded by Hayden. Nice little header, but nobody was there. And it's going to go out of bounds and over to the Bison. So we're just kind of stuck here on the near sideline here. Nice header. He got the ball first. Nice little turnaround, and now Riverton trying to work something. Tanner rubbed off on the play.
I think they're just trying to get back to the middle and stay off the sideline.
Bison trying to work it up the right. Riverton going to kick it all the way back now, try and clear it. They do, but taken away right by the Bison. Tanner with it now. He gets a nice header over to 7, that being Kennedy Prom. Prom trying to work it. We're going to have a flag up, and I don't know what that call is going to be. That's going to be a foul against Riverton. Didn't see what happened there, but it's going to be called nonetheless. Free kick going to be taken by Brogan Byram, Jr. for the Bison.
Brogan Byram from the Bison. Say that 10 times fast.
Kick is up, and it's Now taken away by the Bison. Bison looking to make a move. They are in the dangerous area, and it's just going to go wide left. Engel caught a little bit off guard, had to go diving, missed it, but it went harmlessly off to his right.
Wolverines got a little lucky there. He could have had a better shot. He got through the defense pretty easily. He just had no one else to hand it off to, or maybe he could have had a better shot.
8:23 and counting left in the first half. 1-0 Riverton. Goal kick going to be taken here. It's short, but it does go right to Braden Bolt. Bolt trying to work it over to the middle. He does so over to Hayden Brown. Hayden Brown looking upfield, tries to sneak it into 7, does so. And now we've got Tanner Johnson with a shot here. No, it's going to fall short. The goalie is unable to get to it, but a defender wisely kicks it out of harm's way and gets it down the field. So misplayed several times by a Riverton defender, and it's going to go out of bounds all the way 2/3 of the way down the field. So now trying to work it over is Buffalo. Buffalo is going to take a very weak shot, ill-timed shot, and it's going to go about 7 to 8 yards to the right of Lucas Engel, right of the goalpost as well. So it'll be a goal kick coming up for Riverton as we are under 7:15 to play in the half.
I'd like to see them try and get Tanner or Sean Caruth on a breakaway again. If they can just get this over the defense here. But they're just having trouble getting up there 9 times out of 10.
Goal kick the Bison take it right away as it was to nobody. Bison trying to work it up. They've got it just outside the 10-meter box. They're trying to get in, stolen away, and cleared out to Daxon Fisher. Fisher looking to hit Riley Murray. Murray's going to lose control of it, though, and it goes right back to the Bison. They clear it down into the attacking third, but immediately kicked out by Riverton. And now we're kind of at the midfield. Everybody's struggling for possession here, and no one really getting it.
Nice pass.
Nice pass by Daxon Fisher. Is able to hit Tanner Johnson. Johnson looking to try and round the corner here. He's going to possibly have a shot. He's not going to get the shot. It falls to Daxon Fisher. It's going to be chested out, and now we're fighting for possession. It's going to wind up getting cleared out to about the 30, but it's going to be with Riverton, but taken right away by the Bison.
There's that long kid.
Bison looking to move it downfield, and they're unable to do so, but it is kicked out of bounds by Riverton as we go under 5:45 to play in the first half. 1-0 Riverton still. Long pass across field by the Bison. Bison looking to work it over. They do get it down towards the 10-meter box. Stolen away by Riverton, but immediately taken away by the Bison. They're going to try a long shot, and it was even further off target, going about 10 yards to the left of the goal post there. So it's going to fall right over to Riverton. We're going to get a substitution here for Riverton as Sean Caruth's going to come back in. He's going to come in for Riley Murray.
Nice goal kick there. Oh, nice pass.
Sean Caruth now with it. He's going to try and split the defense. He does. He's going to be all alone. Oh, nice slide tackle there by the Bison. It looks like he's grabbing his hammy, too. Nice slide tackle there by number 6. That is Brogan Byram, and he immediately goes to clutch the hammy. He's running a little bit gingerly, but Sean Caruth had an opportunity, had the leg up on him, but a well-done slide tackle, not to foul. Now Johnson with it. Johnson trying to get it upfield, unable to do so. Taken away by the Bison yet again on a pass that should have been clear, and they're trying to get down the middle. Riverton now with possession again. Nice header, but the header was going to nobody there. It's just meant to clear. Daxon Fisher with it, tries to send it to the center. No one's there except for a Bison player. And the Bison are looking to bring it down the left side. They're coming down the near side. Expect a clear crossing pass here. It's going to go out for a corner kick to the Bison. They kept looking for that cross, and they were only able to kick it into a Riverton Wolverine defender, but it did go out for a corner. So set play here with, what's that say, 3:28 to go? The goalpost is in my way.
Yes, it is.
3:28 and counting, 1-0 Riverton, but a set piece here, and they can always be dangerous. Corner is high. It's coming across. It's going to be headed further across. Shot is attempted, and it's going to go off of a Riverton defender, and we're going to have a corner on the far side of the field with it will take place with under 3 minutes to play in the half. Corner is set up. They kind of congregate at the far post. It comes towards the near post. Headed out by a Riverton defender. I think that was Tanner Johnson.
It was.
Trying to feed it up, but goes right to a Bison player, and he just boots it, trying to get it back down there towards the dangerous area of the attacking zone, and it's going to go out of bounds, however, and Riverton ball. Riverton inbounds it to Hayden Brown. Hayden Brown tries to get upfield. It's taken away by the Bison, and the Bison might be able to get something working here. And not really. They're just going to kick it straight up. I don't think that was his intention. Riverton able to get it up. They were looking for Tanner. Tanner able to come back and try and steal it away. And now there could be something working. Long pass is up. Just a little short. Nice step in by 19 for the Bison. And now the Bison may have something working. They're down in the penalty box area, getting closer to it. We have somebody hit the ground, and it's taken away by Riverton. Minute 49 to go and counting in the half. 1-0 Riverton. This is the most prolonged amount of time that really the Bison have had, Sean, in the attacking third.
Yeah, and it's not to any fault of the Wolverines. They're just getting better looks right now, and they're getting the ball over the Wolverines' head. And the next thing you know, they have a shot.
All right, going to be a set play off a foul off Riverton. Looks like Ethan Long's going to take that from about the 11. I think we're about to find out potentially why he's in the starting lineup. He is the smallest guy on the field, but he's being tasked with kicking a set play. Puts it in nicely. Turnaround. Oh, thank you. Lucas Engel right there is a nice pass off the set play and a turnaround shot, but Lucas had it well played. Now Lucas is going to punt it out. Decent amount of backspin on it. So, it's going to go back towards their own goal off the header. Tanner Johnson looking to put some pressure on them. It's going to go out of bounds off the Bison. So, here with about 44 seconds left and counting, Riverton does have something potentially working. They kick it back, though, with 35 seconds. Looks like they're going to be somewhat content, possibly, to go into half up 1-0. As they've still got around the 40, not really looking to push it too hard into a dangerous area. Bison able to get a foot on it and clear it out to past midfield. Riverton able to get a hold of it as we go under 15 seconds to play in the half. Now we're going to get it. It's going to go out of bounds as we have 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Quickly, Bison trying to work something, but they're going to run out of time. It's 2 seconds, 1 second. And that is the half. So at half here at Riverton High School, Wolverines 1, Bison 0. We'll be right back with the second half action, but we've got to pay some bills.
Right for you. Is your next car or truck waiting at Frontline Motors? There's only one way to find out. Drive up Airport Road, take a test drive, and make it yours. Then join the hundreds of other folks who say, I got mine at Frontline. Frontline Motors.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today. In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more, is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. FremontWhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WyoToday.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288. Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County's school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
My name is Sarah Lowe, and I have been in law enforcement in Fremont County for 13 years. I didn't know much about therapy in general until I got injured in October of 20 chasing a cow. So I had to get shoulder surgery. And after my surgery with Fremont Orthopedics, I went to Fremont Therapy. And they were really excited to see you. So it was a really warm, welcoming experience. We tried all sorts of different methods to increase and make sure I had the best mobility for my job. Rachel's a firecracker. She's just a little spitfire. It was fantastic, a great environment to go and have your therapy.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WyoToday app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WyoToday app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit WyoToday.com to download the WyoToday app now. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
And we're back here live at Riverton High School as the Riverton Wolverines are taking on the Buffalo Bison in soccer action. Girls winning 1-0 earlier today. Nice shutout victory. Right now the boys up 1-0 as well. and they are looking for a clean sheet as well. Very much mimics, Sean, the girls' game as far as early goal, and now hanging on at this point. Like to see an insurance goal or two scored here in the second half. They've had their opportunities.
They definitely have had their opportunities, but just like the girls, the 1-0, I mean, you only got to win by one. That's what Coach Santee told me after the game, and she's not wrong. That defense kept it 1-0, and the defense for the boys has been keeping it 1-0. Pretty staunch defense, and I think we're going to see a different Bison.
Mistake by Riverton. Luckily able to be cleared out of any harm's way as far as immediate goes, but that was a possibly crucial error.
Right off the bat. I wouldn't be surprised if Bison came out and played a totally different style of offense and just attacked as hard as they could, whereas in the first half they didn't do that as often.
I'd expect that to happen if it gets down to about 10 minutes to go. You don't want to. Anytime you open up your offense in soccer, you do open yourself up to a counter. And Sean Carruth has shown he's faster than everybody there. And Sean and Tanner there on a little give and go almost had a shot just a little bit out of the reach of Tanner, secured by the goalkeeper who cleared away. So nice little start for Riverton there.
Nice kick from the goalie there. Got it all the way down to the 25.
As football coach, I forgot his name. Football coach here, I forgot his last name real quick.
Anderson.
Coach Anderson said they do have a soccer player coming out next year that's going to take Tanner Johnson's role as kicker. He's got one heck of a leg, we're told. He does have to, and I know having played soccer and I played in goal, got to get used to the rotation of the hips versus a straight line, and that's a lot more difficult than it sounds.
I believe he said it was Riley Murray.
I think so. And Sean Carruth there was offside, so he held up. He knew he was going to get flagged if he kept going. But still, the pressure legs do look to be favoring Riverton at the moment here.
And for those of you at home, the wind's kind of died down a little. It picks up every now and then, but it is crosswind, and it is cold wind.
And we're also starting to see the shadows of the press box start to creep across the field. Full moon, or close to a full moon, right here in front of us, starting to show itself. So Riverton again in the attacking third, kicks it back out to try and reset things, but a missed touch means Tanner Johnson has to track it down. Nice little turn by him. He's going to want to go across field, though, and he doesn't, and it's taken away. Bison looking to charge into the attacking third now off that turnover.
Like I said, the Bison are being a lot more offensive-minded now.
Shot by the Bison. It is saved by Engel. He was a little bit off the targeted path, but able to still within his reach. So the Bison being a little more aggressive. Still not sending any kind of major numbers forward. Wouldn't expect them to yet. Now that can change as time melts off, or if Riverton is able to get a second goal, then you will see some players pushed forward, I would assume. And suddenly I've got the hiccups.
It's great for radio.
Yeah, absolutely. Great for live stream, too. Riverton able to clear it out of some danger. Bison looking to put it right back in. Nice little step in there if he could have kept it going straight. And now Riverton may have something working. There goes Sean Carruth streaking down the left. He's got it. He needs some help, though, and there is nobody rushing in there to help him. Tanner looking like he wanted to pass in a certain place. Tanner was kind of jogging at that point. So, but nice little thought, nice little pass off the get-go. But here come the Bison right back. They're charging down the far side of the field. Ball is taken away nicely. It's going to go out for a corner.
Yeah, if you are Sean Carruth, you got to be upset with your teammates. No one was rushing to the middle. If you had the perfect pass, you had the numbers, no one was sprinting down the field like Carruth was. He's got to be a little upset as his teammates.
It does seem, though, in fairness, Riverton does seem to be pulling a lot more back and playing defense with this one lead. As you see Tanner now, when he was playing up top more as a forward, he's kind of segued down into a midfield type position. And Sean just by himself up at the top at the forward position Ball is cleared away after the corner kick. It did bounce a couple times, dangerously so. And here comes Riverton trying to get it. He's got to get a pass off. He does not. Taken away by number 7 of the Bison, but taken right back. And now here comes Sean Caruth on the far side. He's trying to work his way through, taken away and kicked back to the goalie. Sean Caruth has taken one so far. Oh, almost had it again. In the first home game of the season, he did take one right off the foot of a goalie on a similar play to get his goal that game. So Riverton trying to put some pressure up.
I think Caruth was asking for a foul after that.
Does so, but Bison have it. Taken away by Hayden Brown, but going to go right to Ethan Long. Tanner Johnson easily with the steal there. He's trying to work his way up. That's going to be a foul there as number 9 for Buffalo. That'd be Anthony Peters, lowered his shoulder a little bit. And if that had been a little more injury causing or injury possibility, I think we would have seen another yellow, Sean.
Yeah, and I've done 2 or 3 soccer games now this season, 1 for Lander, 2 for Riverton, and I haven't seen a yellow card more than once in a game, so be interested to see if that happens in this one.
Hayden Brown kicks it right into the penalty area, but the goalie able to easily just mop it up. And here comes his punt. He takes a little bit off of it for accuracy, just bounces over the head, and Ruger Stoll comes away with it. Now they're feeding up. Now we have a breakaway, and they're going to call offsides on that. The flag went up. I thought he timed his run perfectly, but he was just a little bit off. Let me see if I can grab a number, because that was almost a perfectly timed run by Daxton Fisher. So free kick, set play here way down in Riverton territory, but it's going to be moved up very quickly by the Bison. Bison kicking it back out a little bit to set up. 32, that is Ruger Stoll trying to harass Buffalo here, but they get it in. Missed on an attempted shot. Shot on goal, easily corralled by the big man, Lucas Engel.
He's having himself a game. I know they haven't been great shots at him, but he has had his handle on the ball a couple times.
All right, now we have another breakaway. This is onside. Tanner Johnson looking to bring it in. Shoots on goal! Tanner Johnson puts it in the back of the net. So now Tanner Johnson with a score, as well as Sean Caruth for your Riverton Wolverines. And with 33
seconds.
33:02 to play in the game. It is 2-0 Wolverines.
That was just great open field knowledge right there. He didn't let the moment get too big for him. He knew the goalie was going to go one way. He made him go the other way.
Tanner Johnson putting it about mid-shelf level, going across the goalie's chest, perfectly played. And Riverton now looking to try and push things even more so. They've got a little bit of a cushion. You don't want to take that for granted as the Bison come away with it. And now they've got someone streaking down. It's going to wind up with the Bison. No one there. He's going to streak in trying to shoot it. Doesn't. Runs smack dab over a Wolverine. No call there. It's going to wind up going all the way up the right to about the 30-yard line in the attacking third. And here come the Wolverines again. They're going to try and clear it over. They do get it to Tanner. Tanner fighting shoulder to shoulder. Goalie's able to get it, rolls it out. Wolverines feeling a little bit of momentum right now and really pushing it. We're going to have a foul, and that is going to go against the same guy who lowered his shoulder, it seems. And I can't tell by the number, but I can tell by the hair. Number 9, that's Anthony Peters for Buffalo. So a free kick from about the 45, right at the 45. Hayden Brown setting it up. Let's see if they try and time a run here from either Tanner or Caruth. They've got about 4 different guys down there. Nope, they're going to short kick it just basically to the 43 right across the field and try and set up their offense. Almost stolen away. He does come away with it. Now Hayden Brown in the center with it. He's being harassed pretty hardcore. He has to kick it out. He gets it out to Varen Baxter. Baxter has to bring it all the way back to Ruger Stoll. Trying to set it up. I'm starting to get my soccer call wings underneath me. It took me a while, but
we're both moving a lot better now.
Taken away by the Bison. It is a nice hard challenge there. Riverton able to stop the momentum. Long shot right into the gut of the big man, Lucas Engel. I feel bad. I didn't have my full wings underneath me for the girls' game, but I'm starting to get it much like I did in basketball. So hopefully we'll be able to give this again. Engel able to save a ball that was in the penalty area, but not on target. But they did have Bison had a player rushing it. So punt is going to go over the head of a Bison. Now Tanner Johnson's got something potentially working, but he's got two defenders he's got to worry about. And, he puts it out of bounds. He got a little lackadaisical there. I think he thought it was called out of bounds previously. It was not.
Yeah, he didn't know where it was going. He thought it was already out, so he was going to go towards it and grab it, but it was because of him.
Throw in by the Bison is headed out of bounds, and we're going to get a substitution. That is going to be Sean Caruth coming out. I do not see who went in. I think it was Riley Murray, though.
It was Riley Murray. He's in the game now.
So now we're just going to trade heading the ball out of bounds a couple of times and wash, rinse, and repeat. This time sent towards the middle, corralled by number 13. That's Hayden Brown. And now we've got something working. He's going to come way off his line, is the goalkeeper, and try and get out of danger. He does. Bison still with it in their own attacking third. They try and clear it up, and it's going to get stopped by Riverton. Riverton trying to set it up again. Taken away by the Bison. Bison looking to do anything they can to try and get the ball forward. They've got two forwards, and now they do. Not Jackson Hill, excuse me. That is Eli Patterson trying to bring it up. It's taken away by Riverton. Riverton's defense playing very good. The offense putting a lot of pressure on that defensive backs there. And now a long kick. Tanner Johnson trying to rush it. And it's chested by the goalie. Tanner peeled off as to not get called for making a lot of contact there. But Riverton able to come away with it yet again. And they're putting pressure again. Hayden Brown turns around. No, that is, I can't tell who that is. Tanner Johnson, though, now on the left with it. Puts it on goal, and saved by the goalkeeper, who's right at him.
Still a good shot from about 20 or 30 yards away.
And a deep punt. Going to send everybody all the way back. And it's going to be taken by Engel. No one touched it. So that would have been a career-long punt in any other game probably. Okay, we've hit the ref in the head. We have hit the ref in the head. Somewhere there's an angry 45-year-old man who blames a ref for something going, yeah, that's right. Referee's okay, just took the ball.
It's cold.
To
that
the head.
Gotta hurt.
Hayden Brown kicks it off the free kick after that. Immediately stolen, and they could have something working here on the sideline. Hayden Brown rushing back, and again, just not able to complete passes, but Bison able to get it back, but they're not really able to set up anything with their short and intermediate passing game. The long passes are working okay. Tanner Johnson now with it, are coming close to midfield, brings it up, tries to hit someone on a run. Now we've got something going, folks. And great speed by the Bison there. Going to be put on goal. Stopped by the goalie. He took it, and if he had not been there, it would have been another one.
That was a great shot. And, the Bison, the name of the game for them is they're just mismanaging everything. They're getting good looks. They're getting good breakaways. They're just mismanaging it whenever they get down to the attacking third.
Daxon Fisher there was on the shot attempt. That'd have been nice. That'd have made a certain cousin very happy. And now they're going to just kick it all the way down. It's going to be tracked down, but it's going to go over the goal line, and it will be a goal kick, and I'm guessing Hayden Brown's going to take it. So we got some people coming back in. Sean Caruth coming in. Aiden Kelly coming in. Braden Bolt coming in. Coming off is Daxon Fisher, Drake Bradshaw, and I can't tell who else.
Kennedy Prom.
Kennedy Prom came off. So some fresh legs. The big difference between this and the pro level, of course, being that in the pro levels you only get 3 total substitutions. Once a guy comes out, he cannot come back in. Nice stop of a pass by Varen Baxter. Varen Baxter's going to try and send it all the way forward. It's going to be headed around. Looks like Drake Bradshaw trying to fight to get it. Sean Carruth winds up with it. So magic can happen. Oh, and that's a hard takedown. And we're going to get a set play from about the 12-yard line as far as football goes, just to give you an idea where it's going to happen. Actually, about the 14th. So Carruth going to try and loft it, and field goal is no good as it bounces off and goes wide right. That's for all you FSU fans out there. Going wide right. And our sports reporter looks at me. He's a youngin', folks, and he doesn't remember all the FSU games where they went wide right against Miami.
Hey, at least it's better than the double doinker game from the Bears. You could get that. Hey, we got a Bear fan in here.
I don't know what just happened, but Hayden Brown was looking up like he was being attacked by bees. Bison bringing it all the way down, and it's going to be kicked out, and it's going to be just shy of being a corner kick, so it'll be inbounds play by the Bison. They trail 2-0 with 26:07 to play in the game and counting.
I know this is my first time really watching Carruth, but he's asking for a lot of fouls. Every time he falls, he thinks it's a foul.
Well, and welcome to soccer. I'll give him this much. He doesn't go down easy. He doesn't flop. He's willing to stick with it. The last one was, I can't fault the guy for a foul because he was losing ground very quickly. Carruth, definitely the fastest player on the field right now. Johnson bringing it up. He's going to get it stolen away. Held onto it a little bit too long considering he had 4 other guys down there with him.
Ooh.
Ball taken away, and they're going to try and get it to Tanner Johnson. They do. Tanner looking to bring it to the center. He does. He's getting harassed. He needs to get rid of that ball to somebody. He does. Gets it right back on the touch. And nice feed, but just a little too far out, and it's going to go over the goal line, and it will be a set play corner kick for your Riverton Wolverines.
Yeah, he had a great pass, great feed. The goalie was just a little bit in better position there. That could have made it 3-0 pretty easily.
So let's see. Corner kick going to be taken. I cannot read the number from here. It's going to be high. It's going to come towards the penalty area. It is headed, but just off target and wide to the goalkeeper's right. So 2-0 still, 23:45 to go in the game. And you expect to start seeing some offensive substitutions possibly. Some fresh legs for Jackson. I just forgot the name of who we're playing.
Oh, the Bison.
Yeah, the Buffalo Bison.
You're thinking about Saturday.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Goalkeeper's going to take the goal kick, and it's going to go off of a Bison to Riverton, back to the Bison. Bison going to send 5 total forward. They have to kick it back to midfield, and they go all the way right. And, oh, what a horrible touch. Going to go all the way out of bounds. He missed him by a country mile, ladies and gentlemen. Johnson now with it on the sideline, tried to save it from going out of bounds. Gets it back, and he's not in position, actually. Him and Soren Bang trying to do a little bit of a give and go. Throw-in is going to go out of bounds. So it's going to go right back to Riverton as we go under 22:40 to play in the game and counting. Inbound to Johnson. Johnson back to Hayden Brown. Hayden Brown has it taken away. It's stolen right back, but stolen back again. So Bison trying to get something working. Ethan Long has it on the near side. He's going to cross it into the middle. Long shot, way off target as it's going to bounce out and will be a goal kick. Expect Hayden Brown again to take this.
And that's, like I said earlier, that is exactly what the Bison have been doing. They've had some good looks, but they mismanaged the kicks or they mismanaged the pass, and suddenly it's Riverton, coming down the field.
Hayden Brown squares it up, looking downfield. 6 players forward for the Bison as they're trying to start getting a little bit of desperation down 2-0. They do take this goal kick right away, and they're trying to work it down. They try and feed it to the center. That was the wrong place to put it. Kid just took it to the face for the Bison, but it is cleared out by Riverton, and it's going to fall to Tanner Johnson. He's going to try and hit Sean Carruth, but a little bit too hard on the touch, and the goalkeeper grabs it right at the edge of the box, punts it, nice long punt, trying to get things going forward, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Ruger Stoll. Or Stowell, one of the two.
I believe it was him that had the goal kick earlier.
Bison with it. They're trying to work it down towards the goal line. They cross it, but they're going to call that he either went out or there's a foul. They're going to say it went out. I did not see it. That is right there where the edge of the press box is for us, folks. So we're going to get some substitutions as 5 and 3 come off. That's Aiden Kelly coming off and Riley Murray coming off.
Prom and Daxon are coming in.
And we're going to get 37, Aaron Baxter coming back in. He's going to come in for Soren Bang.
You can hear the Bison players screaming attack, attack, attack on the sidelines here. You know they want to get the score to at least 2-1 before they have to worry about this time, which is right at halfway mark.
So we've got even more substitutions. Buffalo making some plays. Inbounded to Tanner. Tanner kicks it back. Hayden Brown now with it. Hayden Brown just trying to clear it, but it goes right to a Bison player, but he can't control it, and right back to Hayden. Trying to move forward. They've got a possible runner. Sean Caruth coming down the right side. He's going to get it taken away, but he's not going to let it go easily. It's kicked out of bounds due to his tenacity there, and it will remain with Riverton. We're under 20 minutes to go. 2-0 Wolverines. Wolverines inbound it. It's going to be taken by a Wolverine player in the center. He's going to immediately get it stolen. And here comes, they try and feed Ethan Long. He's not able to track it down, and it'll go over to Riverton by going out of bounds. The sun now has set, at least on the field, as far as we are now fully under cloud, or fully under shade. So you know that temperature probably just dropped, Sean, about 10 degrees.
Ooh, you can kind of feel it up here, too. It's getting a little bit chillier with every passing second. I feel better for the goalies who have long pants and long sleeves on.
Ethan Long now with it for the Bison, tries to feed the center. They're trying to get some people forward, but they're unable to do so. And cleared out of danger once again. Ball is going to be headed. It's going to be taken by Ethan Long. He's going to try and keep it from going out of bounds. He fails at it, and it will go to Riverton.
So, Kevin, if you were the Bison, how would you try and put more points on the board right now with this time left?
20 minutes or 18:21 to go. You've kind of got to stolen away from Bison. Steered clear, but still in danger. Shot, centering pass, and it's going to be booted to 17, but it's going to be cleared by Hayden. And now we've got Sean Caruth in a foot race. They had a little bit too much of a head start. It's going to go out of bounds. But to answer your question, I kind of coached a little bit unconventional. I was all about shots on goal and stuff like that when I was doing this. And as such, you just got to start sending players forward. Right now, they're still keeping 4 back. You might want to sneak another one up there or another 2. Probably don't want to go more than that. If we get under 15 minutes or 10, 12 minutes to go, and it's still 2-0, at that point you might want to just start sending everybody forward because 2-0, 4-0 doesn't make a difference.
Like Coach Santee said earlier, you just got to win by 1.
Long pass, Caruth with it, trying to get a hold of it. He does. They're saying play on. Shot on goal is goal! Sean Caruth from about 20 yards out makes it 3-0 Riverton Wolverines.
Oh, Caruth's hurt. Caruth needs help off the field. Must have pulled a hammy.
Caruth did some, may have, actually the way he shot that, I know because I've done this injury, might be a hyperextended knee.
We
don't want to guess at it. We hope he's fine. He's hopping, though. He's not putting any weight on it. Trainers come over, and trainer just picks him up. Probably not what Sean wanted him to do, is it? For a man with as much, I mean, just talented, very tough warrior out there for the Wolverines. But now 3-0 as we have 17-10 to go in this match. Caruth really not putting any weight on it, and that would be a huge loss, Sean.
Be a huge loss, but they're up 3-0. I would imagine that they're kind of set.
Uh-oh. 17 taking a mark on it. It's kicked out of the way, I do believe, by Hayden Brown. And it will be a corner, I do believe, or will it be a throw-in? It'll be a corner, so 16-47.
But, yeah, it is a huge loss. I just hope that they don't really need him attacking the defense of the Bison.
I'm not thinking about this game. I'm thinking about going forward. But he is on the sideline getting water. He's putting some pressure on it. So it may have just pulled a muscle or something like that.
Bison just wasted that corner kick. They just kicked it right over the goal. Now it's goal kick for Riverton.
It's a hard thing. Corner kicks aren't very easy to actually put where you absolutely want it to be, especially at this level where, I mean, you know, probably half these guys play 2 or 3 sports.
Oh, yeah.
So, again, tomorrow we'll be broadcasting from 11 a.m. on. Travis Gupton will be on the call early, and then I'll be joining him a little afternoon. We'll be doing the track and field meet between Riverton and Lander. And then on Saturday, I'll be back here with my partner in crime, Sean O'Brate, as we will be calling the season opener of baseball season. It doesn't feel like baseball season outside. Now, the Rockies probably be like, yes, it very much does. So that'll be very interesting to see how that all pans out.
And you're hearing it from the crowd. This is great defense by the Wolverines. Every time they get down here, everyone swarms to the ball, and the Bison just can't find the open man. That's why it's 3-0. And it looks like they're going to do a corner kick here. It's going to be Ethan Long.
All right, the corner kick taken by Ethan Long. It is in a dangerous place, but we're going to get a foul, some shoving, as they were trying to get set up there.
Just under 15 minutes left, folks.
And oddly enough, now I hear you. So,
a little bit of technical difficulties for the first half.
Jack your volume up a little bit. And here comes Tanner Johnson with 14:35 to go. Tanner Johnson feeds it up to Hayden Brown. They're trying to work something up. Let's see how they do without their normal guy. And Hayden Brown lays it up for a long pass, but it's a little too far out of reach. And it looks like maybe he just got a little Charlie horse or something like that. Sean Caruth now putting full weight on it, not really being too ginger with it. I do think we have seen the last of him today, most likely.
I would think that as well. Unless a miracle happens for the Bison, I don't see it.
It's fed up to Tanner Johnson trying to run it out. Goalie comes out just to boot it away. And, boy, what an accurate boot as he hits Ethan Long. And it's going into the center. They're going to have a chance here, and it's going to be a goal for Buffalo. That goal by 10. That's Garrett Chamberlain with the goal there at the 13:48 mark to make it 3-1 Wolverines. That was just poorly played, quite honestly. Lucas did come off his line, and the old saying back when I played goalie was, if you're going to come off your line, you come off definitive.
Yeah.
You don't hesitate. You just come off of it, make it definitive. And you could tell he kind of about halfway got just stay back, should come forward.
He hesitated.
And it led to a goal being popped over him. But still, a nice shot by Chamberlain of Buffalo to loft that over and not let adrenaline. He slowed it down and not let the adrenaline cause him to go way above. And that's something the pros struggle with.
Yeah.
So it's something that has to be worked on because goals can be few and far between. Riverton trying to push back, though, and get an answer. They got about 5 up front, 5 pushing forward. Now they're also trying to use some clock as we have 13:30 and counting to go. Feeding to the middle, it's going to fall to a Bison player, but he's going to wind up heading it out of bounds. So it will be Riverton ball.
the shutout's over, but 3-1 with 13 minutes left. If you're the coach, you got to feel happy about your team. The defense has played outstandingly up until that very point right there. So,
and as a former goalkeeper, I do feel bad for Lucas. You always clean sheets, or even though scoring is rare, clean sheets seem to be even rarer. Tanner Johnson with a shot, just high. So Tanner showing off that leg a little bit, had the right thing in mind. Goalie couldn't reach it, but it was just about a foot high. So 30 and 35 coming in for Riverton. That's Braden Bolt coming back in and Soren Bang coming back in. Someone else came back in.
Riley
as well.
Murray also came in.
Riley Murray comes back in. So we see 7:25 and 17 come out. That's Kendi Prom, Daxton Fisher, and Corbin Heil, I do believe.
Heil had a great pass in the last game that led to a score. Haven't heard his name or seen his number called very often today.
Now, if you're Riverton, you want to make sure you don't clinch up too much. It does get worrisome because now, even with 12 minutes to go, if you get a little too safe or try and just play only defense, you can get in trouble. But I'm sure those substitutions that Coach Samuelson just made were with defense in mind, and there's still a lot of guys forward. Tanner Johnson's moved back forward. Drake Bradshaw is forward. And now here comes back Kendi Prom a little bit more back into the midfield. But Bison trying to push it. Interesting pass there. It goes straight up, a little bit backwards. But there is something working for them. They're trying to work their way through it.
Look at him get through the
Bison
defense
trying to get through there. Unable to do so. It's going to be cleared away partially by Ethan Tarango. Bison trying to feed it in the middle. Tarango kicks it. It's going to go out for a corner. So not what you want. 11-10 and counting to go. 2-goal lead seems safe, but if they score here, you know they will send the house forward. And they've had some success now with it as far as putting pressure on the Wolverines.
Just where American football has 2-minute offense, we're about to see the Bison's 10-minute offense.
Corner kick right where you want it to be, but easily defended. Still in a dangerous area, and it's going to be cleared out nicely by the Wolverines. It is going to go out of bounds, so it'll remain with the Bison as we go under 10.5 minutes here to play at Riverton High School.
And like you said, 3-1 seems like a safe lead. Anything can happen. We've seen games where people score 2-3 goals within 5 minutes. Especially recently, the last 2 games I've been to, it seems like all the scoring happens within 10 minutes and then they play defense. So,
inbounded after a poor inbound by Bison, Riverton with it, but they immediately give it away. Ethan Long here on the near sideline trying to feed it up to number 9. That is Anthony Peters. Peters follows it all the way down, and we're going to have a goal kick. So he's not able to quite get to it. As we have under 10 minutes to play, we're going to see a substitution here. It's going to be Eli Patterson checking in for Xander Hewlett of Buffalo.
Eli looks like their biggest player, number 15. He's definitely the biggest player on the Bison team.
So based on the length of the half, this is where hockey players would start talking about pulling the goalie. Tanner Johnson has it, but he loses it to Ethan Long. Ethan Long trying to center it, unable to do so, but number 9, that is Anthony Peters, able to track it down, tries to get it back to Ethan Long, and he overshoots it. So Tanner Johnson with the throw-in, throws it in to Soren Bang, immediately turned back over, but cleared out of danger by Baron Baxter. Bison trying to do everything they can to send it forward, but that's not going to do it as they overshoot a pass, goes out of bounds in their half of the field. So thrown in by Riverton. Bison trying to fight for it. They get a little bit of control for it, but it's being harassed. It goes out of bounds off the Bison, and they initially signaled one way. Ref said no, it's going Bison way. So Bison trying to push it, throwing it in yet again taken away by Riverton. He'll probably look to clear here. No, he tries to pull it back, does so, gets it over. They go cross field, and it's cut off by Soren Bang. Soren Bang looking for Tanner, but Tanner not running forward, and it's just going to tick-tock milk that clock as we go under 8:15 to play in the game. So we're about to see some substitutions here, a whole bunch of them for Riverton, as we're going to see Aiden Kelly, Kennedy Prom, and as well joining Corbin Heil and Christian Nimmo.
A lot more bigger bodies. You can see they're going to try and maybe make sure that the Bison, if they do get into the attacking third, they have to go against the bigger guys.
Tanner Johnson with the inbound, and it's going to be horribly played by just checked in Christian Nimmo, and it's going to go out of bounds, and so the Bison with another chance, but they're running out of time. 7:25 to go in the game. Ethan Long almost loses it, and he does, but Kennedy Prom kicks it out of bounds. Ethan Long with the inbounds. Taken nicely by Kennedy Prom and forced upfield. Right now you just want to clear it out of danger. Poor touch there by number 6, looking for Ethan Long. Tanner with it. He has it taken away, but cleaned up for him by Varen Baxter. Now in the attacking third is Riverton. They're going to try and find Tanner there, but they're unable to get through a wall of defense. Ethan Long with it now, trying to force it up, forces it out of bounds. Instead, one of the coaches able to stop it.
Two-handed, he said.
Two-handed it is. He turned around, wanted his recognition. So we'll give it to him. Nice stop by.
Is there a foul?
Which coach is that?
I think that was their assistant coach.
Yeah, I think so as well. I just don't know which one. Benton with that. Thank you to whoever's doing PA. Benton. Bison trying to do something with 6:15 to go and counting. They try and force it over. Just not crisp passing. They do find Ethan Long potentially. I think that was touched by Riverton and will be a corner potentially. It is. So 6 minutes and counting now.
How many corner kicks does Bison need within the last 15 minutes?
I don't know how many Bryson needs, but I know the Bison needs.
Bison, did I say Bryson? Bryson?
That's all fine. Bison put it up way too far, possibly. Nice header, and it's hit out by it's hit over the goal. Nice little move there by the big man Lucas Engel. So they're going to say it was already crossed the goal line, so it'll be a goal kick. 5.5 and counting left in this match. 3-1 lead for your Wolverines. Horribly played there off the goal kick, and immediately the Bison have it in a scoring type position. But again, the defense comes back, and it is just impossible right now for the Bison to get close. Peters with it, almost stolen. Peters going to have to bring it back. He doesn't want to kick it back. He only wants to go forward, tries to find Ethan Long, headed out of danger, and then kicked out of danger by Kennedy Prom. Now Tanner Johnson has it. He stops it, probably going to look to just work its way upfield. He does. He's going far right. And it winds up in the feet of Drake Bradshaw. Bradshaw now on the right, looking to cross. He's cut off, but he's perfectly content just to keep play right there. Kicked out of bounds by the Bison as we go under 4.5 to play.
Yeah, if there's one word to describe this Wolverine defense, at least on the Bison's attacking third, it is stifling.
Okay, number 6 is going to check in for Jordan May. We don't have him on our roster, so we're going to look to our left, see if anybody knows. Nobody does, so we're just going to call him number 6. Inbounded, kicked over his head, trying to get it into the penalty box area. And it's going to go out of bounds for a corner kick. So Riverton with something there on the right side of the field. They're perfectly content just to hold the ball down here as we go under 4:15 to play. And we get a lot of crowd noise as number 41 checks in. We don't have him either. So I'm guessing some JV guys getting some playing time.
It's good to see, especially, up 3-1.
And there he's going to come. 41's going to come in for Tanner. Tanner going to jog off the sideline with 4:15 to go.
Ooh, right into the side of the goal.
Trying for the Olympico maybe to try and curve it in. Are you familiar with that term?
I am. Yes,
Yeah,
I've watched Ted Lasso.
That's not what I need my sports guy to brag about how he knows about sports from Ted Lasso.
If you haven't watched Ted Lasso, guys, this is one of the best shows on television. There's a reason it wins every Emmy. And they're not paying us either. That's just a personal
Kicks
feeling.
it forward, and now we've got a potential run on goal. Bison trying to put it on, and Lucas Engel, the big man with the stop, had good position there, so there was no problem for him to mop that up as we're about to go under 3.5 to play in this game.
You can see Riverton's just trying to kind of keep the ball, keep the clock
Just
moving.
Keep possession. That's all you want to do here. Keep possession. And more importantly, play down there. At this point, you don't even really go for goal. You just dribble it down to a corner and then stop and hold it as long as you can. 3:08, 3:07. Riverton trying to force it forward. Bison come away with it. Ethan Long, bad touch, winds up in the feet of Kendi Promise. We go under 180 seconds to play in this match. 3-1, Riverton Wolverines looking for the victory. What is Riverton's record, you said, Sean?
4 and 5.
Now you don't have it.
4 and 5. They're 4 and 5.
4 and 5, a chance to get to 500 here.
And they'd go 2 and 2 in the division if the clock winds down and the score stays the same.
150 seconds to go in this match, and we're going to get a free kick. I'm surprised the ref didn't let Riverton try and play the advantage there. That is up to the referee, and it looked like they did have something working. They're going to send it on towards goal. It's going to bounce over! Oh, almost bounced over the goalkeeper and into the goal, but he's able to keep it out. Remember, all the ball has to do is completely cross that line. Doesn't matter if he's got it in his hands or not. I won a playoff game that way, or my kids did. Goalie caught it, turned around, and didn't realize goal.
Well, that was very close to making it 4-1.
So we're under a minute 50 now, and they are cheering on these younger guys going down. Looks like we're about to have a substitution, number 14. That's going to be Logan Davis. He is a sophomore midfield / forward. He is going to come in, and he is going to replace – guy who maybe didn't look like he wanted to be replaced.
Right, he was like me.
Like me. And off the field is coming number 25. That is Corbin Heil.
Yeah, he wanted to play out the rest of this game.
Soren Bang is going to throw it in here. We're stuck at a minute 33. I don't know why we're stopping the clock. It's a running clock.
Substitutions?
Yeah, maybe that. Substitution probably. Soren Bang able to keep it from going out of bounds. Nope, he didn't. Late whistle there. We've got a minute 24, minute 23 to go. This is going to be a nice victory. Well played overall by your Riverton Wolverines as we go under a minute 15. They're trying to send it forward. And, boy, the fans are behind some of these younger guys getting in the game. It's nice to see that we have got a decent little crowd, especially for soccer and especially for the fact that everybody's bundled up as it can be. Sean O'Brait's kind of got a weird kind of millennial look going on as he's got his hoodie on and his designer glasses and his denim jacket. And he's eating avocado toast right now.
I wish. Honestly, I'm starving.
You're in Wyoming. The millennial thing don't play.
Oh,
don't with the avocado toast.
I bet I could get some avocado toast on the way home. They sell them at Dunkin' Donuts now.
We don't have a Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, man, we don't.
We need a Krispy Kreme. If anybody from the Southeast is listening.
Yes, Krispy Kreme.
Bring us a Krispy Kreme.
Maybe a Quick Trip. I don't know if anyone out here knows what that is, but a Quick Trip gas station.
We've got them everywhere in Georgia. So, but we have Loaf and Jug, which is a great place, and Maverick as well. So
Maverick is a great. I had never heard of Maverick before I came up here. It's a pretty great gas station.
So. Riverton with it. 6 seconds left. 5 seconds left. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds left. You get the idea. The game is over, and the Riverton Wolverines are victorious, 3-1 over the Buffalo Bison. We'll be right back with your WyoToday Media post-game show.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
And welcome back here again. Great day for your Riverton Wolverines, both on the girls' side, Lady Wolverines, and the Wolverines side. We're back with the Click It or Ticket postgame show here at Riverton High School. A 3-1 victory for the boys, for the Wolverines, and a
1-0
clean sheet shutout. Clean sheet shutout by the Lady Wolverines. The goals in the boys' game today, we had Sean Caruth, Tanner Johnson, and
Sean Caruth again.
So nicely done. Great defense. Lucas Engel with a solid performance in goal. Just one mistake, and unfortunately that cost him the clean sheet, but that's okay. He played well. You can definitely tell, or at least I can because I called the first game here. There is a difference in both the girls and the boys. They are much crisper, much doing. And we want to thank Reggie Miller for allowing us here in the press box. And we appreciate that. And, of course, condolences out to him and his family as well.
Yes. Yes.
So good, mainly clean game. We did have a yellow card against one of the players from Bison, but it basically clean. And even that yellow card was, I think, just for the fact that he wasn't even attempting to play the ball. Nothing overly dangerous or injury-inducing. We did see Sean Caruth go down.
We saw him go down, and he didn't come back in. He is using all of the weight on his legs, so it doesn't seem like it's a major injury.
Well, and that is the worry, because I remember when I've hurt my knees a couple times, I've had ACL issues, I've had extended. You can walk on it kind of immediately after. Was it just a Charlie horse? We hope for the best. We don't want to make any speculations because we've seen guys, just walk off and then they get home and they go to sit down and it just gives out. And that next morning you wake up and it's the size of a grapefruit.
Yeah.
So we hope the best for him. That would change things mightily for the Riverton Wolverines. They are now at 500 overall, 500 in the regular season. When's their next game, Sean?
Well, their next game actually isn't for a whole nother week. They play Rollins on Friday, April 22nd, and that is a home game here, and it's a conference game also. The women will the girls will play at 4 p.m., and the boys will play at 6 p.m. that day.
So that's in a week. That's next Thursday then.
Next Friday.
Oh, next Friday night. So we will be bringing you that game live here on WyoToday Media. Just a reminder, you can catch all the action from football to basketball, Legion baseball, some Little League, select games of that, some Senior Babe Ruth games as well we're going to try and get to this year. We're really trying to add some sports to it, so we're going to have track and field tomorrow, and you can catch all that, as always, on WyoToday's Facebook page or YouTube page. The best way to do it, Sean, you know what the best way to do it is?
Come out and see us.
Come out and see us, but also download the app, the WyoToday Media app. You can listen to it. You can watch the games. It's the best way to do it. It's available on all mobile devices and platforms, so be sure to download that. You can also check out Ernie Over and Let's Talk Fremont and his news, Travis Gupton in the sports update as well. So tomorrow at 11 o'clock, you join Travis Gupton. He's going to start us off with the Lander versus Riverton dual track meet. Big rivalry there.
Big rivalry.
Obviously. And it's going to be here at Riverton High School, so if you get a chance, come on out. It's going to be slightly warmer than it was today, but it's going to be windier, so it may feel colder. But we're going to be broadcasting that here on our video live stream all day long, and the track meets are notoriously long. So Travis is going to start us out and finish us up, but I will be joining him as well as we call it. We're going to try and get as much as we can, obviously multiple events going on at the same time. In duels, you get a lot of people running things that they don't normally run, so rosters may be hard, but we're going to try and do our best to shine a light on these athletes that don't always get the light shined on them as far as high school track and whatnot, as we did bring cross country, the state, to live stream as well last year, and we'll probably do that again this year, hopefully. Additionally, on Saturday at 1 o'clock, join me and Sean O'Brate here. We're going to be at Roy
Peck Field.
We're going to be at Roy Peck Field. Come on out to that. It's going to be a beautiful day for baseball. A little windy, but, by standards here in Wyoming, it's going to be a beautiful day.
And you could say every day is windy here.
Yes, the state motto could be, it'd be beautiful except for the wind. That could be on the license tag. In fact, if they do put it on the license tag, if Cody Beers does that, I want royalties.
There you go.
But
There's
we're going to be bringing you a doubleheader. It was a last-minute addition by Coach Kevin
Loftus.
Kevin Loftus of the Riverton Raiders. They're going to be facing Jackson Hole. Should be a good test early in the season. Being early, expect pitching arms to maybe be a little rusty. Could see some high scoring. That is a double header. We'll be going live about 12:45 on the live stream. We will be bringing some of those games as well to the radio this year. As the season goes on. So we'll have a doubleheader that day, 1, and they're going to say 3 or 3:30, but we'll see. If you get a Greg Maddox performance, the doubleheader can start at 2:45. If you get nothing but the long ball, because as you remember, Tom Glavine and Greg Maddox said chicks dig the long ball back in their commercials. If we get a lot of that, it may be 4 o'clock before that. So we're going to be at a baseball field all day, but I'll tell you what, I couldn't ask for anything better than to be out at an event. So we're looking forward to it. We wish the Buffalo Bison a safe trip home. Travis Gupton, who was calling Lander earlier today, they started about an hour before us, coming over South Pass. And if you saw the picture he took, South Pass getting there was a bit dicey, so as it can be. So hopefully he's traveling safe. And we'll see you tomorrow for track and field action here on WyoToday Media. If you want some breakdown of what happened in the games today, be sure to stop by your favorite convenience store or one of our coin-operated racks or grocery store and pick up a copy of the Ranger, or for Lander Sports, the Lander Journal tomorrow, as we'll have their wrap-up of their game against Pineland. And we'll see you tomorrow here live at 11 o'clock on WyoToday Media. Thanks, and have a wonderful evening.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth,